Hands, let me see your hands. Hands. Don't move.
Roll over and put them on top of your head. Roll on your stomach, hands.
They said there's blood all over.
There's blood all everywhere.
Okay.
Akron 911, location of your emergency.
Oh my God. I'm going to kill you.
Problem. Ma'am. Okay. First laying on the floor with blood everywhere. Is you...
There's blood.
Ma'am, deep breathing.
No, I'm not.
Okay. They said there's blood all over.
There's blood all everywhere.
Okay. Just stay outside there. We've got help on the way.
Moments after the call, investigators rushed to the scene.
When I got to the scene, I activated my body camera. The notes stated that there was a neighbor that had found a man laying upstairs, and there was an enormous amount of blood everywhere.
Back doors unlocked. It's never unlocked. I see that, you know. These doors are open right here. All his cupboard doors were open in the kitchen. That's not normal.
You want to go hang out over there for us so you can bring the work here?
Yeah, at first we didn't know what we were dealing with. After getting up to that second level, you know, you could see the enormous amount of blood everywhere. It was all around the victim. When you see that amount of blood, to say it was gruesome would be an understatement.
Upon arriving on scene, the Akron Fire paramedics gave the uniform officers a statement as to what they suspected happened.
That's either suicide or murder. Okay. Because there's blood all over a wall, I'm gonna guess the ladder, but you can take a look yourself.
I then made my way upstairs to the second floor hallway to assess the situation.
Oh, where's his injuries at? Ooh, I don't know. I have not touched him. All I did was touch him to see if he was stiff, but he's stiff and cold. We're calling it obvious. Yeah, I'm not gonna move him. We'll let the okay.
Initially examining him in the hallway, it was a mystery as to what happened. But then when we went into the bedroom and saw that there was blood in the bed, on the sheets, and then on the wall, you could see blood spatter, which is indicative of knife wounds.
He has some significant injuries to both, not only his upper body, his head area, but also his hands as well. We were able to actually confirm within a short time of being on scene that we were looking at a homicide investigation.
Start a crime scene law and get a hold of DB and get somebody out here.
Yeah.
All right, one of you guys want to call DB and then
I'll call him.
We searched the entire house.
Like all the cabinets here are open.
The kitchen cupboard doors were wide open, all of them.
I mean, who does this?
It was truly a bizarre scene. It all kind of fit that someone came in, robbed him of something, and killed him.
My thoughts were just based on the fact that this was a brutal stabbing. We thought maybe we were looking for a little bit more personal story, a personal motive. And revenge is certainly a motive when you have a case like this.
Investigators began questioning Sarah
Turn their
Evans,
attention to
the woman who made the 911 call.
Dead, isn't he? Oh my God.
What's that?
Oh no. What's his level?
What's that? Reason just for me to pass. What is his name?
Benjamin King.
Benjamin King?
Uh-huh.
Back at the scene, investigators continue questioning Sarah to learn more about their victim.
She was a good friend of Benny. She lived just a few doors down. She would go and check on him every day, practically.
Like 20 years. I've lived here for 3.
On this particular day, she went up late morning to check on him. The front door was locked. and discovered that the back door was unlocked. She went in and called for him, checked on him, and discovered his body upstairs.
She told us about two brothers, Justin and John. They were frequent visitors to the house.
Last night Justin was over here. He was with Johnny. Benny didn't want him there, and then he come down with his gun. So,
Got a gun in there?
what I've been told, I don't know.
So who just confirmed all that up?
I don't know. There's a lot of stories flying. I don't know what.
We learned that Justin had a pretty bad drug problem, so he was always looking for something, always looking for money, for handouts. One of the things we do during any investigations is to see if there's any other witnesses that may have seen something that could be pertinent to the case.
On my current porch, and I saw this goldish, older style Hummer, big body Hummer, speed away from over here. I didn't hear no noises like gunshots or anything.
Okay.
How about what time was that? Probably 10:30, 11ish. Did you happen to see who was driving? A white male. Okay.
One of the neighbors said the Hummer came screeching in, went towards Benny's house, stopped, and then 10 to 15 minutes later, it came screeching back past him. We didn't, at that point, know like an exact time of death. However, it's credible that there was a Hummer on the street around the time of death.
So fast his tires were squealing. Okay.
It didn't click to him at first, but then when we showed up and discovered the murder, he said that was the first thing that he thought of was that Hummer.
Okay. All right, brother?
Yep.
So you're just assuming Jaybird being connected to a Hummer.
Right.
We learned that Justin went by Jaybird, and that's what the neighbor was using.
I know that I've seen him many times with
the Hummer?
Yeah, Hummer.
What color?
Left of that truck. It's like a dusty gold like that.
So you've seen Jaybird driving this Volvo
Hummer, yeah.
The spotting of the Hummer raised our interest in Justin. 10 to 15 minutes is definitely enough time to commit a murder. He was definitely a suspect that we needed to talk to. So at this point, I thought I had good leads as to what happened. The mystery was deepening.
Benny's daughter Patricia arrived at the scene, demanding to know who was responsible for this.
She actually talked quite a bit about Miss Evans. She did not appreciate Miss Evans' involvement in her father's life.
That lady down there has been paying his bills, and she's been taking all his money. So I don't have a bill to say that she's not giving him the bills. She's keeping them. She is writing on the receipts what she is supposed to pay versus what she really paid.
And Patricia felt like she was taking advantage of her dad. Apparently there was a relationship where she would take care of paying his bills for him. And there were some allegations that Miss Evans was kind of scamming off of him when she was doing this.
She took upon herself to help him.
There we go.
And that's her way by taking his money. And his money better still be in there because I know exactly where it's at.
Where?
It's in a cabinet in his kitchen and a puppy.
I was asking her about why would someone kill her father. She mentioned a coffee can of money. She told me that that her father told her that he had close to a couple $1,000s in the can.
We escorted her inside and she took us directly where the...
Patricia mentioned a can in the kitchen, but when investigators searched, it was nowhere to be found.
His brother had been seen in his vehicle and stopping where the crime happened. So we made that a priority to try to locate him.
Investigators took a new step, contacting John for questioning.
Do you go over and see him quite often?
Yep, sure do. Go over and drink a beer with him just about every day.
So you last saw him yesterday about 7:30 in the evening? Or?
Yeah, what's this all about?
He's dead.
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm here. And his was one of surprise. I thought of genuine surprise and emotion. He was genuinely shocked about what happened, but didn't think his brother had anything to do with his murder.
It was very important to find Justin because he had some animosity toward King. He was in the area that morning, so we definitely needed to get face-to-face with Justin at that point.
During questioning, investigators asked John about the incident between him and Benny, and what he revealed shocked them.
So we talked to everybody in the neighborhood, and they basically said the same thing, that he was a walking saint, except for one person that they said he banned from the house.
Was me.
Is that over money?
Yeah, it was over money. I was with my brother at his house. I told you he was drinking beer with over there.
You say anything about a shotgun?
Yeah, he did. He told my brother, he's like, I should take my shotgun down there. I found a couple of twists in it.
Justin did confirm about his confrontation with Benny and the fact that he was kicked out and banned from Benny's house. But Justin did deny murdering Benny King.
If you're asking, did I kill Mr. King? No.
You did not?
No, I did not.
We asked him, well, okay, if you didn't do it, what do you think happened?
The door is open right here. All his cupboard doors were open in the kitchen. That's not normal.
And he told us she was scamming him, saying that his bill was a certain amount, forcing him to overpay.
The only thing that my brother John was talking about was the girl down at the edge of the corner at the Green Corner house. She knew she took Ben's credit card to the bank, food stamps. That's what my brother was telling me the other day. And he thinks that she might have something to do. So if I point a finger, I'd probably check her for sure.
Now, with the daughter, what she told us, that Miss Evans was scamming him, we had to look at, different suspects.
After questioning John, investigators uncovered a new angle in the case.
We wanted to ask Sarah Evans about what was going on with these scam allegations. She was a definite suspect, so we brought her in for what we consider a formal questioning.
I was unsatisfied with her response, but I needed to see if there was anything that she could remember that she didn't tell me the day of the murder. Sarah gave me a little history of her son, Jason Shockley. She said that he had emotional problems, he was a drug addict, trouble with the law.
He's got out of prison and stuff, so.
When did he get out of prison?
In September.
What was he in jail for?
Robbery.
When I point blank asked her about her son, Jason, her whole body language changed. She became very uncomfortable.
Would your son be capable of doing something like this?
Oh God, I pray not. No. I pray not.
After that response, it's all started to click in a way. My belief that she knew about the coffee can, but her denial, I think what was going through her mind was, oh my God, I think I might have mentioned that, and Jason knew about it, and his propensity to rob people and his addiction. She probably was thinking, oh my God, it is possible. Now all the puzzle pieces are starting to fit, and we have a new suspect.
We had an inmate who was in the Summit County Jail call us and said that he had overheard a conversation that Jason Shockley made while he was in jail with him about Mr. King, directly relating to why it happened.
So I'm told, you told one of the deputies, you got some information about a homicide?
It's about the old guy that got stabbed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his mother found the body. Everybody in the neighborhood know the kid did it. His son, her son.
Okay. How do you know this?
Yeah, he called me. Well, I seen him a couple days after it happened. He told me everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then I heard him and his mom arguing on the phone. It wasn't go that far. because she always going over the house, cleaning up when she been over there for years.
This was a big break as far as what the inmate told us, but again, it was hard to prove. We had no evidence from the murder.
We have all this information. Jason Shockley is our #1 suspect. It was imperative that we find him.
Benny's family was devastated. The truth came as a heartbreaking shock to everyone.
I was very proud of my father. We'd sit and talk. And then I would go to his house probably every 2 weeks to help him out over there. And we would just sit while he watched Wheel of Fortune. He made sure I was safe. He was a very good-hearted person. And then I got the call and they told me he was murdered. By that point, I done broke down.
In the middle of the investigation, a shocking 911 call came in, leaving everyone stunned.
Akron Police and Fire, Canty.
Hi, my name is George Bayless. I'm down in Florida now, but my father's still up in Akron. We haven't been able to get a hold of him, and some of his neighbors got a hold of me today too and said they haven't seen him since Saturday. They said there were some people over there they didn't really recognize.
Alright, so we have it in. We're going to get someone over there to check it out, and then we can give you a follow-up call.
Police rushed to the location, and what they saw upon arrival left them completely stunned.
Akron Police! Yeah, it's Akron Police!
And when they went into the house, they found Gary Bayless deceased in the living room. When we arrived on scene, it was pretty clear that we had a mystery. All we had was a deceased male with multiple stab wounds to his chest and his neck. It was pretty clear, based off the odor and the condition of the body, that he had been dead for at least a few days.
Investigators examined the area and questioned the neighbors, and that's when the truth finally came out.
The person that they seen leave Gary's house.
Sunday, I think it was Sunday, that we saw him with some guy that had a cane. Murray. Have you seen the guy with the cane before? No. Oh, never seen him before. Yeah, and then they got in the car and left on one period, but that's the last I've seen. Got in what car? Gary's? Gary's, yeah.
When I heard the description of a white man with a cane, my initial thought was that it was probably an older gentleman walking with a cane, and not to mention that our victim was in his late 60s as well. So it was a possibility that, that gentleman could be responsible for the murder of Gary Bayless.
Investigators found Gary's missing car and reviewed gas station CCTV footage, but the suspect's face was unclear. Then a call came in, revealing crucial information about the suspect.
Our witness had stated that he worked with Jason Shockley, and he had picked him up in that car, and they went and worked on a job site together.
Jason came over Saturday morning. He was going to help me work on the house I'm working on. He said, "Oh, I'll take you." And I said, "Wait a minute, Jason." He said, "I'm not getting in no hot car." I said, "Is that car hot?" He said, "No, the car's not hot. I wouldn't do you like that. The car's not hot." He said, "My friend let me use it. He went to Florida."
What kind of car was it? You said it was a bluish car?
It's a bluish color. I don't even know what kind of car it is, but I know what I saw. And when I read that description of the car, I put 2 and 2 together.
To see if he's definitely the one that was involved in our homicides. We did a photo lineup. It has 6 photos to see if he could pick out our suspect.
That's it.
We have all this information. Jason Shockley is our #1 suspect. It was imperative that we find him.
Investigators then received a call from Jason's mother, Sarah. She revealed his location, and when police rushed there, what they found was truly shocking.
Hands, release your hand. Hands, release your hand. Hands. Don't move.
Roll over and put them on the top of your head. Roll on your stomach, hands are behind your back. Let's go. Hurry up, Jason.
Right, I got you.
When we apprehended Jason, we found Gary Dallas's credit cards on him, so we knew we had our guy.
During the interview, investigators questioned him, but his answers didn't match the evidence. That's when they pushed harder, determined to uncover the truth.
We started to break him down.
And when it goes to court, it goes to a jury, and the judge hears all, and they convict you, you're going to get more time than if you just tell us what happened.
And I said to him, we've sat here this whole entire time, and you talk about how much you care about Gary. And I said, there's one question you never asked me that somebody that cares about somebody so much usually asks right away. How did it happen? You never asked that. And I'm like, the reason you never asked that is because you're the one who did it. He looked at me and he asked me to turn off my digital recorder.
You want me to turn it off? Stop. He goes to first team. I'm not erasing anything.
I'm saying, if you want the first one, we'll tell you what we're doing.
Okay, it's completely off. But tell me what really.
The only reason I did that is because I knew that the video in the room was still being recorded. So once I turned off the recorder and told him I wasn't going to erase it, he decided to tell us actually what happened to Gary Bayless.
It's over there drinking all that stuff, smoking. And I guess my mom had bought $20 from him.
Okay.
He got the fucking little crazy about it.
Okay.
I asked him to make Gary do stuff. So, I'm like, you know what, I gotta go. I get up to leave, and he broke his pup at me. And it had wine in it. Picked up his knife, and it was just like, I just turned around real quick.
What happened with Gary?
I pushed him down, dropped the knife, took the knife. That's exactly what really freaked me out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, then when I pushed him down in the chair real quick, like, he dropped the knife, I picked up on the knife. He was like, shoot you, and that's when I was right now, and then what's the step?
So when you stabbed him, you stabbed him right in the lung. Are you right handed?
Oh, right handed.
Everything you told us about Gary, I think it happened with Benny.
I didn't do Benny.
Everything we had for the Benny King homicide was all circumstantial, but it was pretty strong circumstantial evidence. It was almost like a mirror between the two cases. Too many similarities to deny that he was involved in both.
We knew that Jason Shockley knew Benny because of his mother.
Jason Shockley was convicted and sentenced to life in prison for the murders of Benjamin King and Gary Bayless.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime stories that delve deep into the heart of the human experience.